Morning, everyone. It's only 27 degrees out, a little chilly. Let the truck warm up and we'll get my ass to work. I'm driving to work. Woke up with a little bit of a messed up back. I did like a kettlebell workout yesterday. I work out every other day, so yesterday was one of them. So I did a kettlebell workout and I was holding the weight and moving it around, you know, keeping it, get a nice core and back workout to stabilize your muscles. They're stabilized. I'm feeling it today. That's all right. It'll loosen up once we get working. Everything will loosen up. It'll be good to go. Anywho, I'll get driving soon. Get back to it. Right, at the job site, relax a little bit. It's 8:38. I start my day at 9, so I've got a few chess games to go through. See if we can beat lead chess on level 3, and I guess about 1,000 ELO for chess.com. See how it goes, then we'll get to work. Yummy. All right, let's sand this down. I like to use my orbital sander hooked to the vacuum. Throw some 120 on there. And go to town. Now we can get that second coat and that line disappears. Knock this corner down with a block. It's good to use a block in the corner because then you have that 90 degree, you know? You do with the orbital sander well. A little funky. Cool anywhere. Perfect little corner. Let's get that second coat wrapped and rolling. Look at what I found. I found my cornering tool. All I had to do was look for it. Weird, right? Alright, let's get the second coat on because this shit's gotta get done. It's gotta get done, baby. Gotta get done, gotta get done. Now you can see what the cornering tool is going to do for us. See, perfect corner. Then you just hit the side, strike that edge down. Once that's sand, it's just fine, just fine. Go to the bigger trowel, bigger trowel. Now when you have a big, remember this was in further than this, so I've got to bring this down far enough so it feathers in. There's not an obvious bump there. Because there will be if you don't, and it'll look like shit. I don't like doing work that looks like shit. Alright, there's a little rule in plastering. When you feel like you need to do more, stop. Because you're just going to start kicking that can down the street too much. And it's going to look like shit. Nice and thick, and we'll sand it flat. There'll be little touch-ups after, but it won't be something crazy, you know? And a little bit down here that nobody's ever gonna see, but I know it's there. If I know it's there, it'll keep me up at night. I'm not the kind of guy who doesn't do something because it's hard. That's not me. I don't mind hard work. Plus, there's always the right thing and the wrong thing, you know what I mean? If you're okay with doing the wrong thing, well, you're a douchebag. I'm not okay with the wrong thing ever. Alright, that's got a good cover. Here we go. Get some spot priming done. I'm more of a Sherwin-Williams guy, but Benjamin Moore makes good paint. It's just way overpriced, in my opinion. Try not to pour out on the label, so then you know exactly what paint you're using, if you don't remember it. Straight line. Sorry for this horrible camera angle, but I'm trying to do it. Maybe I'll get a GoPro and strap it to my chest or some shit. There's gotta be a better way. I'm trying to get some footage and still keep my lines nice and straight, because that's the most important part, folks. I mean, it's a big benefit to white on white, obviously, but shitty lines will always show up. All right, I got basically everything, well, almost everything painted, minus a couple patches. This is first coat, gotta do a second coat. I gotta only go up to this window because I gotta put seals in here later and then plaster right under, or silicone, whatever I have to do. And then obviously this corner. Once that second coat dries tomorrow, I can sand that down, prime and paint it. And then once the first coat dries, I can start rolling the second coat everywhere else. I've got a bathroom to do right here also, a couple things, the ceiling and some grout. It's an old bathroom. It's not gonna be changed out, by me at least. So, that's it for today. See y'all in the truck on the way home. All right, day's up. Let's get going home, huh? You saw the painting. I don't know, I don't really like Benjamin Moore paint. I mean, they make good paint, but I just think it's fucking overpriced. I like Sherwin-Williams better, plus I get a contractor's discount. Turned out okay though. I probably would have put a color on the walls, but people want white. You know, give you white. It's turned out all right. Everything takes time. Can be done right away. See how much this shakes around. I think I mounted it a little better today. Try not to hit that guy. Pretty good day on Tears Day. I like Tears Days as well. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. coming. Whee! You hear the little whistle? I think I have a vacuum leak in my motor somewhere. Just another thing to fix, no big deal. Could be worse. Figure it out. It's like they're spraying us again. I don't know if anyone pays attention to the skies, but if you look at there's all these cool sites where you can see the CMEs and the electromagnetic spectrum of the Earth compared to the sun and what the sun's putting out. And when they start spraying the skies and it starts putting a haze over us like a fucking soup in the air, coincides perfectly with the CME, the high activity, the X flares and all that. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. And I get why they do it, because it'll knock down their whole system, because it's that fragile. It's getting bumpy here. Yeah, cut in front of me, buddy. Cut right in front of me. It's okay. It's amazing how protected people are because laws are in place. If I was a lesser person, you better believe somebody'd be slapped around over some silly shit. But I'm not. Come on, buddy, step on your $60,000 car you drive like it's a Pinto. Like it's a Pinto. Oh, look, jeez, the fucking chrome on that car just blinded the shit out of me. Woo! God, it's like a flashlight to my eyeballs. Got another speed racer. Go get him, speed racer. I'm gonna throw some money in the bank and get a mount and a microphone, so hopefully you guys can hear me better. Let me know if you can hear me good or not. I'm sure you can. I listen to it also, but my settings are not your settings, so you let me know in the comments. Thank you to the people who do comment. I appreciate you. I love the feedback. I'm gonna try and figure out how to get some better shots while I'm working. It's hard because I like to listen to books or podcasts while I'm working. I hardly listen to music when I'm working, but sometimes I do. But you know, I gotta disconnect because I use my phone to shoot everything. So disconnect, get a shot, go to work. Disconnect, get a shot, go to work. It's kind of annoying, but we'll figure something out. Maybe in the future I'll get a GoPro or something. And I was thinking, like, because when I'm working, I'm thinking in my head, like, what would be a cool shot? What would be this? What would be that? Like, if I had a GoPro strapped to my chest while I was working, well, sorry, I think that'd be a much better way of viewing some things, and I can pop it off and get other shots real quick. I think that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I know the video quality will be a little better, and the audio, I don't know, maybe better. I don't know. We'll get there in time. In time. At the bridge already. Look at this. Hold on to this. Shake your brains out. Sean Connery from Glasgow, Scotland. See all these big rigs carrying all kinds of houses and beams and crazy shit across this bridge. It's pretty impressive, actually. Little road work. Freightliner behind and in front of me. Let's see how this goes. Sorry, everyone. Every time I let go, but the fucking bump hits there. We'll get it. We'll get it. I like this angle better, though. Figured out. Oh, just like that, I lost $15. Tolls. $15. Shaka. Shaka shaka. Oh no, still a nice view though. Still working on this bridge. A buddy of mine, Derek, what's up? His company did a lot of work on this bridge. He was going to work on this bridge, but circumstances said no to him. So they put him somewhere else. It looks like they got one whole side done. That took them a few years, which is crazy. I mean, I know it's not easy work. A lot of it is dangerous work. And you fuck up one big thing, and that, who knows what can happen, right? Who knows? Who knows? I see a lot of trucks in New York City. What happened to this? We're not driving to New York City. Fucking hypocrites. I don't really like the thought of that, honestly. Because you support somebody, you're gonna, you know, enforce a hardship on the people of a certain city or state because you have feelings about some politician somewhere. What the fuck is that about? I don't know. I'm indifferent about it, but it doesn't bother me. I'll drive to a different state or city to buy some food. It's not the end of the world. A lot of people can't do that though. A lot of people will suffer. All because you want to try and make a point that nobody's going to care about. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Just my thoughts. They cut down a whole lane here because sometimes they have to pull in a pretty big rig with some cranes. Man, they got so much equipment. It's amazing. I bet you some of these companies, it's millions of dollars just in tooling, you know? Because all these brackets and these bolts and these clamps and these winches, and that shit adds up. I mean, just scrap value of stuff like that is tens of thousands of dollars. Imagine what the tooling of it all would cost. It's impressive. That's why some of the richest people in the world, they're in the construction business, if not real estate or something like that. It's big money. Remember, the last people to be replaced by AI will be construction workers. Ain't no robot gonna come in your house and tear a bathroom out and redo it. It's not gonna happen. And if it does happen, it's going to be 50 to 100 years down the road. One thing a robot can't account for is the unforeseen. Because their programming just won't allow it. It's not really AI, you know what I mean? It's just a computer. It can get close to it. Can act like it, because the more information you give it, the better it gets. But it's still not quite there, baby. Ooh, bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Still pretty dead out today. Guess people took a long, long weekend. A couple more bumps here, and then I can let go of this thing. Parkway to my place. Good thing about going home from this job, there's not a single light I hit except the one light right before my street. That's pretty cool, right? You saw this morning, if you watched this, you saw the little traffic. There was no traffic at all. California traffic was way more than New York traffic was, in the mornings at least. cloisters over there. Hope you saw that. Try not to die here. Whee! Sorry, car. Hope you saw that. I'll look back on it later and see. This is a lot of added time to my day doing this vlogging, but it's kind of fun. It's like I go home, feed the dogs, feed the chickens, feed myself, sit down, upload on my antique-ass computer, try and get it to do its job, and then edit a little bit. I don't want to edit these things like I do the other videos. I think I've said that before. I want to keep them just vlog and simple. See how it goes. Maybe I'll get creative with it in the future. If I get a better computer, I'll be able to edit quicker. A lot of it's just waiting. You know, I got a really shitty old Mac, and it just doesn't work that well. I'm grateful for it. It does what I need, but it just doesn't work that well. You know, it's acting like an old beat-up truck. Still starts every day, still does what you need it to do, it's just slower at it. As everything when it gets older, right? You can see all the way up to Nyack from here to the Throg's Neck. I'm not going to call it a Cuomo Bridge because that dude's a scumbag. It's the Throg's Neck. Or the Tappan Zee, not Throg's Neck. What am I thinking? Tappan Zee. Funny that the day he put his name on it, like I think a week later, it came out. There's this huge scandal. They cheaped out on the bolts on the whole bridge. They had to go change all the bolts for the bridge. Scary. I mean, the bolts are kind of holding it together. I don't think that's something you should cheap out on. Oh man, people are so sick in the head. It's weird. The old bridge was horrible though. You would drive across it and you'd be like ba-dum, 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 the whole way. It's like fuck. Especially if you had poor suspension. It'd be like a trampoline the whole way. Now it's pretty nice, but I don't go over it that much anymore. I used to go over it a lot because that way's upstate New York, and that's where all the hiking is and camping, and all my old friends were up there. Got no real reason to go there anymore, so c'est la vie, baby. Okay, so I'm almost home already. Already in Riverdale. Riverdale. This is where I walk my dog in Fieldston, where all the really nice, fancy, rich homes are at. Like a cheap home in there is a couple $1 million. A lot of homes in there are like $20, $30 million. It's ridiculous. Very nice homes, though. Beautiful, big homes. They don't have a lot of property, but it's a private community, whatever that means. And pretty cool old homes, nice slate roofs. You don't see that too often. It's very expensive to repair that. Because just walking on it, you can crack them, you know? You gotta be careful. You gotta get the right materials. You gotta get the right crew. You don't want some hack roofer up there who's just gonna leave cracked stones and add a little mastic in between to hide his mess ups or whatever. Oh my goodness, Suna, you blind me so. I do like the sun gaze a little bit, but not when I'm trying to drive. Not when I'm trying to drive. Alright, 2 more turns. What is this? Con Ed doing work. Like usual. $100,000 job, and most of the guys just sit on their phone all day long. people. I gotta go in this little, what are they called, neighborhood library box to see if there's any good books in there. Almost out of a book. Well, I've got plenty of books to read, but I just get curious. I want to see what everyone's throwing in, you know. Sometimes there's some gems, absolute gems. For the next few weeks, I'm going to be working 7 days a week, so I gotta, I don't have to, but I want to. I have a kind neighbor of mine who needs my help, so I need to help her out. And along with my normal jobs I have during the day. So we'll get it done. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying these vlogs, work vlogs, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Let me know in the comments. Smash that like button. Subscribe, all that good jazz. I know I don't say it, but you would think it'd be obvious, but I guess people need to hear it. It's all good. Sometimes I totally forget. I'm spacing out and I'm watching something. They are like, oh yeah, I gotta smash that like button. Show my appreciation for somebody doing something for my entertainment. Anyway, Joe's home. Thank you, everybody. Love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.